mission: to be at one with nature, to adventure, to discover and conquer the wilderness. His name is Nighthawk Outdoors.
Very good afternoon, it's Saturday. Myself and Paul, we've just landed at Loggerheads Country Park, just outside of Ruffin in North Wales. So I'd like to say cheers, as I'm a lover of Wales and the Welsh countryside. So the plan is we're just having a couple of pints, and then we're going to go and have a recce walk along the River Allier, I think it's called, and we're going to check out some potential wild camp spots. We've got all the gear in the car, so we're going to leave it there for now, and then after we've done the recce, have a look round, see what we can find. We'll be back to the car, get the backpacks on, and go and find our camping spot for the night. But it's a lovely trail and a pathway that goes via some old mines that are not in use anymore, but apparently there's dozens of cave systems around here, and at the end of the pathway is somewhere called the Devil's Gorge. Don't know whether we'll get that far, as it's around about 5 miles away, but anyway, cheers, and we'll see you shortly. What you can see is a heron stood right in front of me on this pathway. Was a heron. Out of breath, just walked up hundreds of steps to get to the top of the cliff. A nice little spot this, the first one that we've seen to pitch down. Unfortunately though, there's a shelter here, so you can see that been people here before, but just through there where you can see the grass through the trees is a pathway. Probably 100 metres, 150 metres away, so not ideal, but we're going to be running out of daylight in a couple of hours, so we need to get back to the car and get our packs and what have you, so we really need to decide on a place to pitch up. So back to you in a bit. Dirty people shouldn't even be allowed to come to places like this. Anyway, after a good hour's trek, we found a speck. Beautiful bit of woodland, and just around this corner there's an old dried up riverbed just down there, and that's where we're going to come back and pitch up camp a bit later. Just have to get some pub grub and we're going to get our packs. So Tim Adams, aka Nighthawk Outdoors, signing off for now. Be back to you soon. So as you can see, Paul's just in the distance there. We're heading out to the spot that we found earlier on. I've got to be honest with you, the weight on my back is absolutely excruciating. Things we do for the love of nature. Isn't that right, Paul? Yeah. I can't bend over. I can't bend over. Here we are at our spot. Right, light's fading fast. Sweat is absolutely pissing off my brow, pardon the French. There's a dog kennels about half a mile over there, and all they've done, if you listen, so we've got the sound of hounds all night. Fantastic. Very reassuring. Good job I've got a bottle of brandy in the backpack. Anyway, 2 tents there. We have a seating area over here, and that's the fire pit, so Back to you in a bit when we've got the tarp up. Just getting the fire underway now. Paul doing the small twig prep. And if you can see it, because it's going very dark now. This is Paul's tent. This is my tent. And it's getting very dark, so I don't know what we're going to do for the rest of the night filming unless it's around the fire. But anyway, here we are, all pitched up and ready for the evening. Cooking on gas with the assistance of some firelighters, which was needed because most of the wood is a bit damp. Plenty of wood in the wood store. And it's almost time for brandy. Can you see the tents? Yeah, we can just about see that. Paul's off getting more wood over there. And I'm still sweating. It's nearly brandy o'clock. You got the metal tray. Have you got beautiful stuff. Beautiful. Well, believe it or not, it's coming up to 8 o'clock in the evening. It's pitch dark. Can't even see through the canopy now, it's that dark. Paul's off getting more firewood, and I am enjoying the good stuff. Cheers. It's great to be outdoors. Well, it's coming up to 10 o'clock. We're about to get the curry on the go. The brandy's going down an absolute treat. Say hello, Paul. Lovely, it's so peaceful now. The dogs at the kennels have stopped barking, thank God. Just hope they don't pipe up in the middle of the night, because I don't really fancy getting woken up by howls at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. But this is certainly keeping our spirits up. Nice glass of brandy, and we're going to have a lovely, what did we get? Balti, was it? We have a nice lamb balti with pilau rice very, very shortly. Peace. Okay, so the pan's on. Just about to boil the water over the embers, as you can see, loads of embers. Put the fire over to one side. Embers galore. So we're just going to heat up the water, I'm going to stick the rice in, and then it's curry-tastic. Yeah, they're awaiting some lovely lamb balti. Yeah, it's nearly boiling now. Shoved all the fire over to that side. Loads of embers. Perfect. And that is the treat that's coming our way very, very shortly. Yummy! That one is for mind-wise man. Mmm. children over the night. What sweet music they make. Well, I don't know whether you can see me, but after a fantastic night of curry, brandy, randomly listening to weird dogs barking all over the show, and, of course, let's not forget, you can probably hear Paul laughing in his tent next door. But yeah, great night, fantastic, really good. Curry, brandy, lovely spot, really secluded. And it's time for me to sign off. I'll see you all in the morning. Cheers. Morning. It's about 8:15, 8:30. Quite a good night's sleep actually. The brandy helped with that. I woke up once about 5 AM just to go to the toilet. But yeah, it's a peaceful night's sleep, but I'm telling you now, the sounds of the forest are extremely, extremely freaky. So I'm about to get up now, and then it's time for sausage, beans, and a lovely breakfast. So see you shortly. Good morning, campers. Needless to say, I'm slightly hungover, but it's a lovely fresh morning. Bit of a chill in the air. But yeah, this is the spot where we camped. Sorry there wasn't much footage last night, but we literally got here just as it was going dark, and we just managed to get the tents up in time. But yeah, great spot. Really, really nice. Awesome fire. We found like a metal lid, which is the base of the fire, so none of the ground has been burnt at all. And there was some pre-arranged stones. You can actually see that somebody else has already stayed here because they've made some kind of a lean-to, and obviously they've used some kind of gaffer tape to construct a shelter. So it has been used before, and somebody's also put this piece of wood across here to make a shelter, and there was actually another piece of wood across the top down there, so somebody made a lean-to at some point. But yeah, this is us, and I'm about to get the sausage baps on the go now. So yeah, time for some breakfast, and then we'll be packing up camp and heading back to the car. They are beast, these sausages. Now that is a sausage bap, outdoors style. What a great spot to have breakfast. So just beyond that fallen tree over there is where our camp was last night. It's time to trek down this old riverbed now, back to the car. Paul's gone on ahead because he's desperate for the toilet. This pack really does weigh a ton. Had a fantastic time though. Really glad that you watch these videos. I'd love it if you would subscribe and share on social media. I'm going to be setting up a Facebook page very shortly, Nighthawk Outdoors. But this is just a massive thank you really, and a love for the community of bushcrafters and preppers and wild campers. A big shout out obviously to the usual Gareth and Zoe's wild camping channel on YouTube. Give them a follow. Funky Prepper of course, Armoured Cockroach, Wild Soul V, and of course Pete Mind at Wiseman, aka Maverick Outdoors. And look at that, beautiful, the sunshine just cascading through the trees there. That is lovely. What a very pleasant morning. Anyway, from me, Tim Adams, aka Nighthawk Outdoors. It's been a pleasure, and hope to catch you on another video very soon. And I'm going to go now because there's thorns and holly bushes and all kinds that I've got to work my way through. Oh, and branches falling on my head. Anyway, thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.